My pillow, good choice. So, hi, how are you? So, a little while ago, we said that we wanted to ask you a question at the end of today's course. We still would like to ask you a question at the end of today's course. And I understand you brought some friends here so that they could witness you answering that question at the end of course.
Yes.
Okay, great. And just so that everyone else is clear, he knows he's going on vigil today, and just to have the big reveal now about why he's going on vigil.
Their Majesties would have before them the Order of the Mark.
And I want to thank members of the Order of the Mark who have come here from very far away to be here today. I appreciate the support that you show the Marks in our kingdom, and I also appreciate the unity you show each other. So thank you very much for that, for your presence here today. If they're going to take you away.
Yes.
Yes, there is a vigil. It's downstairs in room 13. It's marked Vigil 1. It's the one with not the fencers. It is an open vigil and will start in a half an hour.
Thank you very much.
For the question before Jibril.
Vivas! Vivas! Vivas!
Whether it is in archery with a bow or in preparing food delicious for his guests. If you are his friend, he will bring you hospitality like unto that found in paradise. But if you are his foe, he shall rain sure and certain death upon you. Choose wisely.
So we sent you out of our court this morning to think about a question. I would like to hear your answer to that question. Yes. Good answer.
Their Majesties would call into their court their Order of the Mark. Woo!
We would also hear the testimony of a number of different peers from our kingdom. So first, is there a member of the Order of the Chivalry?
I will speak for him. My name is Sir Talon Grilt, and I have the pleasure and honor of speaking for this man. May I address the crowd?
Absolutely.
I have known Jibril for almost 20 years as a sword fighter and his passion as an archer. And long have I feared his shots towards me because they leave interesting bruises. But his prowess is not to be questioned at all, nor his honor, nor his love of the game, of what we do. He has brought more archers to the field and inspired fun and love in all that he does. And to me, that is a peer by far. He has always been my friend and my peer that I love dearly. Thank you, Your Majesties.
Thank you.
Is there a Laurel who will speak for this candidate, please?
I am Sabine de Cabrion, and I would speak for this candidate. It is the privilege of a Laurel to speak to a candidate's art, and I could talk to you today about his cooking. If you have not had his food, I encourage you to do so. It is delicious, it is well researched, and not what I want to talk to you about today. I have known him for a long time. I also don't want to talk about that. I first met him through a live-action role-playing group where he was well known, I would go so far as to say legendary, for portraying warrior characters and using those characters along with his exceptional combat skills to tell stories about destiny and honor and what it means to defend something you love on the battlefield. So it was not at all a surprise to me that when he joined our society, he took immediately to our battlefield, where he began to tell a new kind of story about warfare. People like to compare combat to a dance. It's almost a cliche, right? That fighting is like dancing. But it's a cliche for a reason. I have had the privilege of shooting alongside him several times, and I have seen his focus, his precision, his grace as he moves across the battlefield. I have seen the absolute delight he takes in shooting people. And I know that what he does on the field is an art. It is worthy of admiration. It is worthy of recognition. And I am so glad that you have gathered us here today to recognize his art and his skill. Thank you, Your Majesties.
Thank you. Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican who will speak on behalf of this candidate? Is there a member of...
Atlanteans are slow.
Yeah. I am Meister Gordon Kinlock of Atlantia, Order of the Laurel, Order of the Pelican, and the Order of the Mark. I am speaking the words of Baron Ryan McWhite, Order of the Pelican, Premier to the Order of the Mark. The Order of the Mark tends to talk of the future, of what's to come, of hope for, oh wait, Pelican, I have to talk about pelicans. All right. I'm not sure if you understand, but let me give you a little bit of history. People of the East, Baron McWhite put on armor in 2002, intention to be a combat archer. He shot, he was ignored, he was told he was unchivalrous, unsafe, and that combat archery was not a fighting art. He practiced, and he was told, plate is proof of arrows. Agincourt doesn't agree, but that's okay. And his own commander said, put down a bow and get a sword and a shield. Combat archers never become peers. He lost heart. He picked up a polearm, a spear, and he did not touch a bow for decades. But one person brought his attention back, and he is sitting before your majesties now. Jibril, you looked forward to the day when the words unchivalrous, cheating were replaced with force multiplier and 30-foot spear. You look forward to the command, Archer, kill that unit commander behind their line. You look forward to the day that combat archers would become valued in the society and on the battlefields and be made peers. More to the point, you made that change. You led for years upon years with no recognition. You trained marshals who took your flame and carried it across the kingdom and society. You took to the field to prove the combat archery community was worthy every damn time. Your Majesties, from Baron Ryan McWhite, the East Kingdom's Archery Corps would not exist without this man. The Order of the Mark would not exist without this man. His service to the society, without a doubt, is worthy of this order. And your Majesties, I have faced this man personally across the battlefield. I have fought side by side with him. And we both endorse him to you for the Order of the Mark. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there a member of the Order of the Rose who will speak for this candidate? Hi.
I am not Countess Natasha. However, she did request that I speak on her behalf. She did send me word. She's not feeling well, and is very sad that she didn't communicate. What she wrote mirrors my experience with you. Greetings, Your Majesty, Highnesses, and Congress. I am Countess Natavia Rostropukova, and I claim that right. Jibril is a jewel in our kingdom. His patience and courtesy helped me get on the field for combat archery when I was a very nervous princess. He went above and beyond, and for that I will be ever grateful. What you do here today is a wonderful thing, and this man is my peer.
Is there a member of the Order of Defense who will speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, I ask permission to do that.
You were asked for.
May I address you properly? I'll put my glasses on. Greetings. I am Master Colin Moreau of Tadcaster, Order of the Pelican and Order of Defense. I am here for the second to speak today. I have personally known Jibril for many years. He is a workhorse who is a leader in the combat archery community. He and his fellow marshals have struggled to bring acceptance on the battlefield to the combat archers. I know he has spent hours at Penzance, inspecting arrows to make sure they are safe to use in these battles. During these battles, his shots land true and are the bane of many of an armored foe. For these and many other reasons, I recommend him to you for inclusion into the Order of the Mark. Jibril is my peer.
Is there a member of the Order of the Mark who will speak for this candidate?
Yes, Your Majesties. I'm Canary Trophon Briefskeger, Order of the Mark, Order of the Pelican, and I am honored to speak for Jibril today. The Order of the Mark speaks for vision and foresight. Of course, there's the vision of the battlefield, seeing your enemy across the field and knowing which one to hit. But Jibril's vision goes far beyond that. He saw that even though combat archery was frowned upon by some, that there was hope for it in the East. And he kept it alive for us. After that, he saw some weird little mercenary from Karelin walk up to him one day, clutching a crossbow and saying, "Show me how to use this," and turned it into me here today. He saw in me the potential to not just be a force multiplier, but to help the community, to make it grow, to become a marshal, to have his job when he retired. Yes, I did. Jibril, I don't know how much more I can say about you. This man is my friend, is my brother, and is far beyond my peer. Your Majesties, this is a wonderful thing you do today, and I personally thank you for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Having heard the testimony of these peers, we are minded to do this thing. Very persuasive. Good job.
Is there a cope with the Taraz?
Yes, Your Majesties.
Jibril, I've told you about this coat.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a knife?
Yes, Your Majesties.
I love it. I'm not gonna pull it out. Okay.
Are there crossbands?
Majesties, I didn't want to make these rules, my friend.
Oh. That's fantastic.
I hate it when mom and dad fight.
Just as awkward as Spurs. Okay.
That's true.
Yes. Is there a medallion?
Are there many medallions? I, Donovan,
And I'm Aganda.
hear the truth in your words.
And recognize the ties that now bind us to each other.
In return, we offer the protection of the crown
The hospitality of our table.
and the strength of our steel.
Until these crowns pass from our heads,
We cross the threshold to the dark house.
where the destroyer of worlds begins to dance.
O King Donovan, whose fast sword and quick wit won the Eastern throne, and Chatakam Meghamta, wise counselor and precious Eastern jewel, look to your subject, Jibril Ibn Ammar al-Fayyad. Sparks shoot from his eyes, and wearing a mark of blue upon his helm, he announces death from the skies. When he calls, the archers follow. How proud he is to go out into the field and with his bow outwit the wind. Today in Hartshorndale, you will set your hand upon him, you will hang a pendant around his neck, honoring him as a member of the Order of the Mark. So now you see him, bestowed with these arms by letters patent, argent, a decrescent sable between two Mamluk swords in scabbards festwise, hilts to center, and a chalice gules, and wrapping bracers upon his arms to grant him peerage at your Rapier champions in the year Anno Societatis 60. Calligraphy and illumination by Chastien de Pecheresse, words by his maid de Lin, Arabic translation by Youssef bin Tarek al-Mansour.
It is a beautiful scroll. We're letting you in on the joke. Because it's in Arabic we didn't understand and we signed it upside down.
They just
I'm reminding you all arrows spin in the air.
Good save, Your Majesty.
Yeah.
For Molam Jibril, newest companion of the Order of the Mark,
Vivat!